All right, the last time I recorded this, it was 7.5 minutes long, so now I'm going to make it shorter. Okay, so Wendy Wasserstein is the author playwright that I am doing my project on. She is a Jewish feminist playwright. I've really enjoyed learning about her so far because I am really interested in feminist theory, and she is considered a modern feminist writer, and was really influential in bringing women onto stages in comedies. That's like what she's most known for. She was also a Tony, like the first female Tony Award winner, and also the winner of a Pulitzer Prize. So she's very accomplished. She died in 2006, I think. So first thing I did was I went to the library, because that's what you do, because I'm a book lady, as you know. And I picked up some books and realized that they were all not singularly about Wendy Wasserstein. They are all have multiple authors in them, and there's only one chapter on her. So the first thing that I did was I wanted to find a book or books that were about her. So that's what I did for the interlibrary loan, is I got biographies on her, ta-da, and one of them is super dense. I'm not going to be able to get through this. I've tabbed a few things, but mostly about how she started as a playwright at her time at the Yale Drama School. Yes. She was actually there with Meryl Streep, fun fact, and Meryl was in a couple of her first plays. Anyway, so this is the one that I'm going to be using the most because it has like a 20-page summary of her life and then chapters that talk about the reception of every single one of her plays. Yeah, so these are my book resources. This is all of them that I got from the library. My favorite book that I have right now, and I think is going to be my most helpful, is called American Women Playwrights. This book is just fantastic. Not only is it super well written, but it's very well resourced, cited, whatever. Jan, the author of this chapter, uses so many quotations from interviews that she's done, and because her work was most well known in the 80s and 90s, she's been in so many interviews, and all of them have been recorded or written down, which is really helpful for me. In fact, this book is just a full-on interview with her in print. So I haven't gotten into this one as much, but I will do that soon. Yeah, but this is my favorite book, American Women Playwrights, and yeah, it goes through every single one of her receptions and talks about the Sisters Rosenzweig, and yeah, I've just really enjoyed this. I've tabbed it a lot, and there are lots of underlined and starred things in here. Yes. Yep. Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't missing anything. So after I got my books and was kind of digging through those, I then went to the web, the online web, and started looking at stuff on Wendy. And the first thing I do when I am doing these projects is I look at the wiki on them, and then I scroll to the bottom and I say, oh wow, look at all of these things that they externally linked, and look at all of these references that they also linked. So I copy and pasted all of the links right here, and I need to look into them more, but I know that this one will be really helpful, and the jwa.org one will be really helpful. Let's see, other things. I'm really excited about this. This is the New York Times, and these are all of the articles that they've written on Wendy. Again, I need to look into these more, but I'm really excited to do so because there are so many articles on her, and I can't wait to read more of them and try to figure out what will work for me. I think that's been the hardest part so far, is there's so many articles on her and so many interviews that she's done that it's hard to kind of weed out what will actually be beneficial for me in this project and stuff that's just fluff. So I'll keep working on that, obviously. But something fun that I found that I wanted to share with you is she has this interview with Jay Leno.
My next guest is a Tony and Pulitzer Prize winning
classic, from 1994, and this actually, they did the interview the day before the Sisters Rosenzweig was shown for the first time. Sorry, I'm not a theater person. I don't know the technical terms. Yeah, was released, whatever. So I liked that, and I really liked watching this video because I got to learn that she's funny. Like, it makes sense why she is a comic playwright and writes comedies, and it's obvious that she's also very passionate about women's rights in the world of theater, and especially women playwrights. I'm excited to keep on learning about her, and I'm going to stop the video now because I'm at like 5 minutes and almost 45 seconds, so thanks everyone. Ding!